Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing really well. Welcome to this demo session of performance management. So it's going to be a short session. First, I'll be explaining you about the paper structure, and then we'll be taking few topics where I'll be explaining those topics and having a detailed discussion about it. And also, I'll be sharing you about how these classes are going to go on further ahead. All right. So if you're having any questions in between of the class, you can just put it in the chat section and I'll make sure that I answer it on the go with it. And let's get started with it now. So we are going to have a lot of discussion about the topic. So I would request you guys to participate in it. Participation is highly required for you to complete this particular program. So if you participate properly, then you'll be able to, be on par with your preparation and give your examination in the best possible, like in the coming June, you can give your examination and clear it also. So let me just explain you about the paper structure. Like it's a 100 mark, 100 mark examination. Now in this 100 mark, how is this marks, segregated? If you just see in here, in section A, okay, section A, section B, and section C. Now, what happens in here in section A, section B? Section A is of 30 marks. Section B is of 30 marks. Section C is of 40 marks. Now, in this section A, you will be having independent questions, okay? Independent, you'll be having 15 questions. Now, these 15 questions are going to be objective type questions. Now, when I say objective type questions, it can be fill in the blank, it can be match the following, it can be, choose the correct answer, it can be anything. 15 independent questions, each question carrying 2 marks each. Then next 30 questions will be 3 case scenarios. Okay. 3 case scenarios. From each case, you are going to get 5 questions. Okay, there'll be a case given, a scenario given, issue given, and they'll discuss about the complete process of that issue in that particular question, and then they'll ask 5 questions out of that particular, particular concerning question, a particular issue. Okay, and then in section C, you have 2 questions of 20 mark each. 20 mark each. Now, those who have just completed their degree and getting started with, ACCA, they'll see this like, first 4 papers are exempt. This is the first paper which we can do. So they or suppose you've done your knowledge level and you're coming up towards your skills level. If you have not given any skills level paper, so this is how the structure is going to be of the examination. Now, to add on one more point, these two, okay, in short, this complete examination is computer based only. Now, when I say computer based, you won't be even requiring a pen, to write it down. Maybe you can do some rough work or what, but you don't require a pen for the examination. Remember that. Okay. Now, moving forward, what happens is, and this is a computerized examination. These 2 sections, okay, these 2 sections, section A, section B, you can then and there online itself, you can tick your answer. Okay, you can tick your answer and go forward. You don't need to have explanations to be explained in there. What's the answer? You can do your rough work and then you can tick the answer there and then move forward. Or if suppose it's a fill in the blank, you can fill in the answer and move forward in section A and section B. Whereas in section C, it is you need to answer it on Excel, or you can see a worksheet or a spreadsheet, anything you call it. You're going to answer it on a spreadsheet. Now, when you're going to answer it on a spreadsheet, is it all the questions you have to answer? So you have particular questions. In fact, beside the question, he would give an arrow something like this. Suppose if it gives an arrow something like this, it means you need to answer it on an Excel sheet. Suppose if it just gives an arrow like this, then it is a Word document in which you need to write down. So it's not at all a problem. I've just opened up an Excel sheet also for you. So if suppose our exam, okay, we are going to do a question related to MC, this 20 mark question, then we are going to do it in this particular Excel sheet. So this Excel sheet will be shared with you students. Okay. I'll be sharing these Excel sheet with you guys, with all those students who are going to be enrolled, so that you will be having the same time access to this particular Excel sheet. So we'll be having chapter by chapter. If I have to just show you any previous Excel sheets, let me just see any Excel sheet if I'm having available for you students to be shown from the previous batch, that how it actually looked like. Let me just show you some Excel sheet. Let me just share like performance management. Yeah, like the last class, this was there. So you can see in here performance management. These are the problems which we were doing in the class. Or let me just share one more. Performance management, kind of, chapter by chapter also we'll be having, like chapter 1, these were the questions, chapter 9, these were the questions, chapter 7, 8, 5. So it goes on and on. So almost we will cover the complete syllabus. Moreover, when you get started, you will have access to the previous recordings also. So in those previous recordings, what now, the paper structure is done. Okay, the paper structure is done. I will be teaching you all in the class. I'll be teaching you Excel, how to manage Excel, how do you answer it on Excel. I'll be teaching you in class. You don't need to do anything separately. Now, as the paper structure is done, let me just share with you how the class structure will be there. So like this is the material, right? Okay, we have previous sessions in which I'm going almost line by line for every chapter. Okay, every chapter I'm going line by line. You guys can go through that. That would be part of your classes. So we'll be going through, you guys will be going through the recordings, which is line by line. And in the live class, what we'll be doing, we'll be just taking up a topic. Most probably we'll be taking up a topic like let's just take pricing or throughput accounting or something like that. And then we will have discussions about it. Now, discussions about it, let me just share with you, or let's just get started with one of our topics. So now we are getting started with the topic in here. Let's just take the first example, which I took it in, in my promo video, which I talked about, like pricing is one part of performance management, which is really, really important in organizations. So let's just take two types of pricings as an example. Now, we all have, mobile phones. We have our, proper telecommunication network provider. Now, can you guys help? Now you guys need to help me out with those examples. Can you guys tell me which is the, which is the best telecommunication provider, which you guys can, which is the best telecommunication provider, be it Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, or whatever it is? Can you just put it down in the chat section? Which one would you recommend? Which one would you recommend? That, oh, it's a this network is good, or this pricing of this particular product is good. So I can see here Jio. Oh, so that's Reliance Jio. Okay, Reliance Jio. Now that's what it is. Now let's get forward with it. Now, Reliance Jio, when they launched somewhere in 2016. Okay, 2016, somewhere around October, November, they launched. October, November. Why I also remember that is because that is the time when demonetization happened. Now that's another concern. Let's just see this. So when they launched, they launched at what price did they launch? What price did they launch? Did they launch at a higher price or a lower price or no price? What price did they launch? What was the price points at that time? 0. Yeah, I can see in the chat sections. Yeah, 0. 0 was the price point. No charge at all. But for how long? For how long was that no charge? For how long was it no charge? For how long? For how long did they give it for free? Are they still giving it for free? I don't think so, right? Yes, they gave it free for 3 months or till 6 months. They gave it for free. Now, when they gave it for free for 3 to 6 months, what did they want? What did they want is They wanted the customer to be habituated to the services of Jio. They wanted the customer to understand what is the services provided by Jio, because they were coming in new in the market. Though Reliance was there, a few years back in the market, but now they are coming back and coming back with a bang. What does it want to say is that what are the services which we are providing, and they want volume business. What business? They want volume business. Now when they want volume business, what did they do? They priced it at zero. Let me just share my screen, and or let me just share a whiteboard. Okay, yeah, this would be much better. So they launched it at zero. Now with that zero, they launched it at 3 to 6 months was that offer, that whoever takes it, he'll be charged nothing. And then after that, he'll be charged. But what was the price of that charge? It was not disclosed at that time. And then slowly they disclosed it that this is the price. And now are they almost the same, or they are having an advantage over the competitors, or are they almost the same? Same pricing only, right? If I take Airtel or Jio or some other program, another SIM, I want everyone to participate. Put it down in the chat section. Yep, they are the same. Little high also. Okay. Now just take it from here. Okay, let's just take it from here. What happened is this type of pricing. Okay, this type of pricing is called anyone? Penetration pricing, market penetration pricing. Now this market penetration pricing is called what? You try to expand into the market at least price. Okay, least price, you try to expand into the market, make customers. Okay, make customers. Now what Reliance did, can everybody do the same? No, they cannot do the same, because they had a strong backing of their funds. That's the reason they do it. And now this was market penetration pricing, where you sell it at least, try to acquire the market, and then sell it at the price which you want to. So you will have some time where you'll be having your learning curve. Now, if you just take it forward, okay, let's just take it forward towards another type of pricing. Now, another type of pricing which I can see in here is that, like, suppose in March 2020, okay, the same date, okay, March 2020, same date last year, there was a new product launched in the market. In fact, this product was there for a long time, but this was priced really, really high. And those are the products which are called masks and sanitizers. Now, when these masks and sanitizers were there in the market at this particular time, March 2020, what was the price? Was it low or was it high? Was it low or was it high? I want everyone to put it down in chat section. I can see here. High. Yeah, really high. Now in here, if you just see it there, okay, let me just put my camera here. Yeah, it was really, really high. Now that was because of demand, or you can say it. Now let me just share with you. The prices were really high and people were buying it also. Today, suppose that particular mask was sold on that particular day for 100 rupees. Now it is sold for how much amount? What's the amount at which it is sold? Suppose the mask was sold at 100 rupees. Now at what amount is it sold? What's the price today? 10 rupees, 5 rupees, 20 rupees. I can see 50 rupees. So maybe the price of that particular mask is between 20 to 50 rupees. Now this 20 to 50 rupees, if you just see in here, This pricing, okay, this type of pricing is called skimming pricing. Okay, market skimming. Now, what do you mean by market skimming? Market skimming pricing is kind of, you know that this product is not going to last for a longer period of time. There will be anytime a knockoff coming in. A knockoff is like, you know, a competitor coming in and then prices will get settled or something like that. Same goes with the selfie stick. Selfie stick, when it was launched, it was priced for thousands of rupees. Remember this, thousands of rupees it was charged. And today, if I have to go and purchase a selfie stick or some stand or something like that, I'll get it in hundreds only. That's really cheap at which I can get it. But if I had to get it at at that particular time, then it was really, really expensive. It was in thousands, and today it is in hundreds, and I can really afford it. Now that was the difference between market skimming at the time where the demand is new. Okay, the demand is new. When the demand is new, they charge really high. That was with the masks at that time. Masks were demanded really high. They priced it really high also. Now, when they priced it really high, people were still buying it. They were taking super profits at the start. And then later on, when there were competitors who came in, then the price settled down and now they are at a normal pricing. Now, this happens at the start of their product. Everyone there with me? If yes, then put down a yes in the chat section. Yes, everyone. Yes. Now we are done with the one topic of pricing, or one explanation about pricing. Now let us just go towards let us just understand how we can apply best practices. Okay, best practices in business. Now this is a real-time situation where you need to analyze best practices. Now when I say this, yeah, you can go towards budgeting also. We'll try doing a problem in the later class in the Excel sheet. I'll try solving that also. But understanding what are the best practices. Now, best practices in the sense, अगर मैं इसको बताऊं, अगला गिला पिछला होशियार, like kind of a stuff, like you learn from other people's mistakes. Okay, you learn from other people's mistake and try making more profit out of it. Now, let us just take. Suppose I want to start a e-commerce business. Okay, e-commerce business. Now, in this particular market, in e-commerce, which is the best organization which you can say? Which is the best organization under e-commerce? With e-commerce, which is the best organization? Put it in the chat section. Amazon. Yeah, I can see it here. Amazon, yes. Uber. Okay, fine. Now let me just share with you. Okay, let me just share with you. Let's just take Amazon only as an example. Okay, now Amazon as an organization. Okay, Amazon as an organization, it took years to become what Amazon is today. Okay, it took years and years for Amazon to become what Amazon is today. Now there is one organization which has come up recently and it has done wonders in the market. What is that? Like suppose let's just take Nike. I hope you guys are aware about this organization. Amazon, superb organization, one of the richest organizations, one of the richest founders, everything. Then came in Nike. Now when Nike came in, it's like, making more profits. What's the reason? What's the reason? What's happening in here? Let me just explain that to you. Amazon marketed himself as a marketplace. Okay. Now, marketplace in the sense, what is a marketplace in short is that Amazon is just a platform. Okay. It is just a platform. Now, in that platform, there'll be a seller, there'll be a buyer who will come and purchase the product, and then the sale is going to happen. Amazon is just going to be a marketplace. So there is a seller who is having a product. Suppose I want to sell this mic. Okay, I want to sell this mic, and I have a huge number of quantities of mics available with me. Now, when I want to sell this mic, I am ready to sell it first of all. And then I have, kind of customers, but I don't have any delivery option available. Okay. So what do? I list my product on Amazon. I do all my registration of businesses. I list my product on Amazon and Amazon will sell it. When I'm listing my product, now you guys need to be really, really specific here. When I'm listing my product, there is no person from Amazon who is coming and checking the quality of the product. There is no person from Amazon coming and checking the quality of the product. Now, when there is no person coming and checking the quality of the person, anybody can sell anything there. Yes or no? Anybody can come and sell anything until unless there are some keywords or something, which is abusive or according to against the community guidelines. Those things can be dropped off. Those things the system can identify and finish that off. But most of the times, suppose I'm selling a mic, I'm selling a headphone. Amazon is not going to come and check what's the quality of it. You can sell it. And that's the reason people don't trust Amazon. Now, when they don't trust Amazon, because it's not Amazon as an organization you don't trust people selling it on Amazon because they can sell it at lowest, least price and no quality, or high price, low quality, something or the other. You cannot understand it. That's why you go up towards reviews. And nowadays, reviews are also paid over there. You can, pay and get reviews. Now, what did Nykaa do? Nykaa here saw the problem, what happened in Amazon. So what did Nykaa do? They took up another approach. Now, what is the other approach which they took is nothing but they became a buyer of the product. So they purchased, first of all, they had a targeted segment, which is they targeted women and kids, and they targeted on the beauty products. They targeted to purchase this from the brands. Okay. They themselves are not the brand. They targeted to purchase the product from the brands at a low price. Okay. Now they purchase those products from the brands like, Lakme. You guys can name those branded products. They purchased it from those brands and they kept it on their e-commerce store and their warehouses. So they physically had the product which they purchased it. So they went through a quality check, they purchased that product, and then they listed it on their marketplace. Now, when they have listed it on their marketplace, then people are going to buy it. Now, when the people are going to buy it, they know it that they are going to get a branded product at a low price. Now, when they are going to get a branded product at a low price, are they not okay with it? They are really happy with it. Now, when they are going to get it at a low price, they are getting from a low price. Now, there's another concept happening in here, which we will be dealing in performance management, is number one, these brands, they are going to sell at low price. Now, what is that low price going to be? See, they are going to sell a low price because they are going to offset, they are going to remove what expenditure? Advertisement expenditure. Now, the advertisement expenditure, when it is going to be removed, they'll be really happy to sell it off to these particular giants at a low price. Now, when they are they are selling it at a low price. What happens further? What you do is nothing but when a consumer is buying it, you buy it at a low price. And here, people can trust by purchasing in some time. They can trust on this website and they can buy more. So this is how Nykaa learned from what are the mistakes of the previous organization and made themselves profitable. That's what they did. That's what Nykaa did. Now, that's how things happen in business. That's how performance assessments are to be done and taken forward in performance management. This is another topic which we have completed. So there are many such topics. We'll try to put it down under more and more explanatory for more and more discussion platform where you can relate to, and we will be doing our performance management in that particular senses. Are you guys there with me? Are you guys having any questions? Questions. Are you guys having any questions? Okay. So now I just wanted to share with you that this particular, okay, where is this? Where's my, because we've come towards the end of the session. Where's the index? Yeah, here it is. So if you just see in here, it starts from here, like, chapter 1, we do revision of MA topics. Then believe me, these are the topics which I'm going to teach you with lots and lots of interest. And what are there? This information technologies, organizational performance. How do you integrate business processes into an information system and a technology so that the business can run on automation? That's what is there in here. How do you use data analytics for business and make sure that your business grows? Then we'll be having specialized cost management techniques. We'll be having cost volume profit analysis, which is something which is older thing. Planning with limited factors, pricing, relevant costing, risk and uncertainty. These all topics are there which you can relate to businesses on a regular basis. And I'll make sure that each and every topic has the best examples available, and we will be solving these questions on an Excel sheet also in the classes. In fact, I'll share with you some recorded sessions on how we solve it on Excel so that you guys can go through it and take a decision ahead. So we are starting with this particular batch on the 28th of March, and it is going to be 8 p.m. IST, 8 p.m. IST. Whatever place you are, you guys can join in live in those sessions. If suppose you just want the recorded sessions are also available of the previous batches. You can go through it with ease and have your doubts clarified by me by being in the WhatsApp group and being in that inner circle for performance management. Overall, everything you need to pass this examination will be there available from my side. We'll be having mock examinations also. We'll be solving the exam kit also as and when required. We'll be solving the exam kit also, and we'll move forward with that in that particular senses. So I hope that this session was highly helpful for you, and I look forward to see you guys to be part of my classes, and I look forward to see your success in ACCA ahead. All right. Thank you very much for watching this particular recording. I look forward to see you. This is a timeless recording. You can get started with it anytime because the syllabus is not going to change for performance management.